question?
You're endorsing.
Who's crashing out now? Who's crashing?
I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out because you're endorsing hate. That's what
I'm asking a question, a simple question.
Imagine that.
I'm asking a simple
there is
question.
no question. There's no question.
I do have
when
a
it comes
question.
There's no question.
I do have
when
a
it comes
question. Did I not get into a box last year?
Hello.
Well, why are you crashing out, dude? Well, why are you crashing out, dude?
The Ray Sanchez account determined that was a lie.
Cigarettes. Go.
Crashing out.
I can smoke all day, every day. You know why? Because I can afford cigarettes. I haven't never asked anybody else to support my habit.
What about the vile things you messaged me?
How about that? How about
how about that?
How about that?
It was your account.
And Ty, there's no hate on my page. There's awareness on my page.
I want me to respond, but you keep muting me.
My question is, why would you know that there was a homeless woman in a hotel with her kids, and you took her money?
Want me to respond?
No, I want you to be respectful if you're in a box. So either shut up and let one person talk, or I'll turn around and kick you out of the box again.
You want me to respond? You want me to respond?
Yes.
Let's let him respond.
Yeah. No, I want you to respond to my one question.
You guys are saying that you're like 40. You guys are saying that you're so mature and all this, but you want to keep muting me. That's not mature. That's not mature.
You think blocking
you want to have an adult conversation, but you want to keep muting me. That's not mature.
And you think blocking and muting the truth.
Right. But do you think muting me every time I try to say something is mature though?
Do you think
muting me? Do you think muting me every time I try to say something is mature, right?
So now my question.
You think every time I try to say something, you think it's mature to mute me?
My question to you.
I don't care what your question.
Well, yeah, because you know it's the truth, Tyree.
No, okay.
Yeah, you do. Prove it?
Put a green screen on right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll prove it next live when I get the clip of you in a box with you in a box. Tell me that's not a lie.
Right now.
Tell me that's not a lie right now.
How about when you said that Ray Sanchez wasn't you?
Prove it.
But we proved it was you.
Prove.
I'll prove it in my next live. How's that sound?
We proved that Ray Sanchez was you. We did do that. You know we did.
Also, if you're saying, we're 40, but aren't you an adult? You need to act like an adult, get a job, and live a normal life.
Do you not think that Bree deserves better than what you've provided? You love her, right?
It's been 1 month, a week, and 5 days, and I still haven't seen the truth.
What truth are you looking for?
Guys, I'm still waiting for the truth that you guys have on me.
What
yet
truth?
I don't even know it.
What truth?
Be for real.
It's been 1 month.
What truth? We know you can turn around and do adding and
5 days, and now 19 hours.
You can't answer that question.
1 month.
You can't answer that question.
And 5.
You cannot answer that question.
There is truth all over my page, Ty. What truth are you looking for that you have not gotten yet? Answer that question.
It's been 1 month.
Okay, Ty.
Yeah, he's going in a reciprocal mode.
Ty, I have a question.
Guys,
so Ty, just hold on just 1 second.
Hold on.
Can you hear me okay?
Hold on.
Can you hear me okay, Ty?
Hold on. I just want to say the reason why I still haven't heard the truth is because there is no truth.
Oh my. Okay, hold on. Ty, listen. Can you hear me okay?
No,
am I close enough to the phone? Hold on just a second.
You're just cyberbullies. That's what it is.
What are you doing?
There's literally
What
no
are you doing, Ty?
You are cyberbullying.
You are cyberbullying other people for money.
Nobody's cyberbullying.
Bullshit. You want to make a bet? Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me all your money right now, Bree and Ty. That's cyberbullying.
Say this right now. All of my supporters
through manipulation.
They will never say that I said that.
through manipulation.
We watch you.
Go ask my supporters.
I watch
Go
you.
ask them. None of
There's
them will say that.
recordings.
None of them will say that, though. None of them will say that.
Because they choose not to.
Because it's not a scam.
Because they choose not to.
You try sleeping on the concrete.
Hey, Ty,
You don't have to
You
go,
try sleeping on the concrete.
I have been homeless.
You try sleeping on the concrete.
Ty,
It's
I
that
have
simple.
been homeless. I have
How
been
about,
homeless.
hey, give me your life. Give me your life, and I'll take yours. And then you tell me,
Hey,
whatever.
hey, Ty.
how about that?
Hey, Ty,
Hey, how
let me
about you give me
Let-
your life?
let me tell you
Give me
something.
your life, and then you talk about mine.
Hold on. Let's let Fallon. Let's let Fallon
I just want to play the
answer
scenario out. Because
Fallon,
you
go ahead
guys
and ask
seem to
your
know
question.
more about me.
Hey, Ty, can you hear me okay? Okay.
You guys,
So I have a question. The rest of the guys in the boxes, they watch you like all the time. Ty, can you hear me? Because you're not going to be able to answer my question if you're talking. And I legit have a question that you might have an answer for if you can just help me with it really quick. I don't watch you all the time. So my question is, okay, well, if you don't need to answer it, then why are you here? Like, I don't understand. I have a legit question. And you have dropped your pacifier, and now you need to put the pacifier in your pie hole and shut the fuck up and answer the question like a man, or do you know how to go find one?
Ty, it don't matter if you're on here for 3 years, 6 months, and 82 days. We will still be here telling people the same shit we are every single day you go live.
no life.
I get it through your head. I don't have to have a life. I will make it my life to make sure you don't get another fucking penny on this app.
Ty, do you think you should get $26,000 for you to stay in a hotel from strangers? $26,000 for free that you don't have, that you think you don't have to pay taxes on, but Social Security is coming for that ass, for sure. For sure. You think that you and her deserve $26,000 by getting on TikTok and begging?
Crying.
Who's
Everybody's crying.
Tyree? Ty, you can't be serious.
Tyree, really quick, can I ask you a question?
Hey.
Why did you dox me?
No.
Why? Why did you make a page doxing me? Stop.
Becca, because he's a child, Becca. He's
Ty, be a man and just listen.
Be a man. Oh my God. Just
Ty, my page has nothing to do with you. My page is my cats and and medical things to help people with conditions that I have get along. So why are you doxing me?
It's because you're friends with us, Becca. And he has no.
Bro,
and
you're
he
just
has
crying. You're just crying at this point.
I'm not crying. I'm
Literally, you're
asking
just
you
crying.
a serious question.
I'm asking you to shut the fuck.
Oh.
Oh, bitch. All right, Jeff, I'm going to drop. There are other people who would like to come up. I'm going to go ahead and drop. Thank you for being kind enough to give me a box. And
always.
Have a good night.
I appreciate it. Good night,
care.
guys. I got to work tomorrow, so.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Work tomorrow, so.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Try to find out and protect her family, and Ty doesn't know anything about that because he's damn sure not protecting Bree.
You know what I say to that? Ty's gonna fuck around and find out.
He definitely is.
Just so you know, Ty, I'm smoking a cigarette right now.
Hey, guess what? I just got done smoking one. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. I paid for that with my own money. Damn.
All right, good night, guys. Thank you again. I appreciate it.
Good night,
Rebecca, stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
One,
Yes.
I made a video, and you might like it. I'll have to share it to you. It has a new character.
So that my guest
didn't have to do that. I worked hard for my money. And you know what? You're frauding the government and you're saying love, not hate. Well, guess what? We all love you because our tax dollars is paying your Social Security.
Always classy, CJ.
Yep.
Oh, well, see, imagine not being able to have an actual conversation because you like to interrupt. And imagine realize that one.
Oh, yeah, Ty, this was also brought up before you came in. If Bree don't have an ID, how did she get into school? What address did she use for the application for school? Somewhere along the line, your math is not mathing up. There's just too many holes in your Swiss cheese.
How did she file for that housing that y'all supposedly are on the waiting list for?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you need Social Security and ID for that.
Womp womp to that, Ty.
Yeah, that Matilda account is saying they have the I don't think you have enough to even get in a box. Fake Matilda.
They changed it to where you don't need any followers, but you can't turn your camera on.
I mean, I would love to know.
Well, Ty, you wanted to prove you're saying we're bullying you. Now, there's the questions. Why don't you type in the chat how all this happened? All right? We're bullying you.
I mean,
we're telling you your words, and we're telling you proof on our end. Now, show us your proof.
If your Social Security got cut, how are you still on the waiting list for housing? How are you going to pay for it? Like, what?
Hear me?
I can hear you. I can't hear
Yeah.
Matilda. Looks like Matilda's on pause or whatever they're doing.
I wonder if it's Bree getting Ty.
Oh.
Is he telling her what to say?
Well, reference to the Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, here's my question that I go back to. How are you getting your food? You don't have your SSI or food stamps, because sometimes that goes hand in hand. You lose one, you lose the other. Look, what it's going to come down to is, Ty, if I was in your shoes, I would change your platform up pretty effing quick. That's a suggestion. Because it ain't doing you no good coming on here every day, 7 days a week to listen to unconditional love. That's like scratching nails across a chalkboard.
All you did with doxing me, dude, was make it to where I want to show up every day to spite you.
And like I said, I've been doxed 4 times. I'm to the point now where I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I mean, I'm used to it now. Just to let you know.
I mean, like when he was doxing me on that page, I told everybody, oh, he's doxing me to tens of followers. And I mean, 5 of the accounts were his that would go in there. So, I mean,
Yeah, Ty. I mean, awareness is not going to stop. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, and your whole story about the blind man, we all know that that is complete and total BS. You have an eviction on your record. You owe them $459 for damages done to his house. Yes, you left before the eviction. You actually got thrown out but you still have, it says eviction for you and Bree on your record.
And if anybody is thinking of letting them stay with them because they feel sorry for them, y'all need to come to us and ask us about the blind man.
Hey, that's a good question. If the mods are so hip on wanting to support their habits, why don't the mods just let them move in with them?
Exactly.
I mean, that would make more sense. Then they don't have to sit there and beg. They could just go to the mods' kitchen and beg them for $20. I mean, make sense. That's a fact there. You know, that you want to support an individual just as disgusting as when the words come out of his mouth are, then maybe you should support them by allowing them to move in with you. I mean, they'll take good care of your house. I'm sure like that hotel or motel that they're staying in.
But when you left that house, wasn't there takeout containers with maggots in them?
Ooh, I didn't know about that.
Absolutely.
Yummy.
No, she quit school. She's taking a quote unquote sabbatical. Yep. Ty, I know a lot more than what I put out.
I'm going to drop down into the chat, Jeff, but ultimately, Ty, if you're still in here, the burden of truth is not on us. It's on you, and you haven't showed one single thing. Again, we're just providing truth to the people who you're taking advantage of with your emotional manipulation. And me personally, I want to talk to all your supporters. I've got good questions, but the thing is what you don't have is proof to show any of those supporters that are blindly holding you up, propping you up, that you don't give a damn about Bree, or you would protect her and make sure that she's taken care of by going out and doing the right thing. And instead you want to prey on everybody else. Ergo, you're preying on Bree. But that doesn't seem to surprise me based off of your charges and the things that you've done in your past. So you have a nice night, and I hope you have the days you deserve.
Well, on days that money slows down, he throws her on Cam. She don't want nothing to do with that.
Oh, you know, the other good question that comes to mind is, how long do you expect to do this? I mean, what, until you're in a nursing home? I mean, honestly, what's your direction? What's your angle on the scam?
Yeah, what's your out?
Yeah.
Well, are you making fun of Fallon when she said day you deserve? Because she didn't stutter. So you're bullying right there in the comments, Ty.
Yeah. That shows your age right there.
Absolutely.
Kyrie.
Well, that Marvin
truly
did just request a box.
Well, he's not going to get it. He can't learn to keep his mouth shut to turn around and let individual adults turn around and ask him questions. You know, so make sure tomorrow morning you go right to your mods and you ask them for that money for that hotel room. No, you don't ask them. You demand them to give you your money that you deserve. And the chakra book is working out for you. Just saying. Yeah, I know. He's got to get up early tomorrow morning. He's got a lot to do tomorrow morning. I'm not going to let you up. You've proven yourself.
If you have proof, put it on one of your pages. Let's see it. What kind of proof do you have?
Yeah. And just because we're doing, to me, the right thing, we don't sit here and take other people's money. Oh, and by the way, I want to make note. I re-gift my gifts. So, that being said, I'm going to re-gift people that actually bring me as content and informational awareness to an individual. So, I mean, I'm wondering who's the one that's really going to be crashing out.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, and he has said that we do this for clout and money. I agree. put out proof that what do you call it, exchange everything, and I re-gift everybody. I do not have anything attached to this app. I could put that out again. That's not a problem. We don't do this for money. We do it to make people aware about people like you.
Yeah, he is crashing out. That's a fact.
Totally made tens of cents tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it literally showed his identity. It showed his intelligence, which is nil to none. It showed who he is, and he has no morals, which is sad. All right. Sorry, Sue.
How much was his tick leap that day just stopped when he said he only got $5?
His tick leap was like $50 and change. And when somebody brought that up, he goes, "No, I only got $5 and I bought water." You know.
Hi, Sue.
Hi. Jeff, you know that I've not done awareness in a hot minute, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ty, I want you to listen very closely to me. You don't know who I am. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. But when you step in a box, whether you agree with that person or not, you at least owe that person the basic human respect of not repeating yourself ad nauseum and listening to what they have to say. If you gave them half a chance, they could ask some very pointed questions and you'd be able to get what you want people to know out there. But by repeating yourself, being childlike, and being rude, it's shows me that you are clearly, severely mentally deficient and that you really need to get some mental help. I just don't understand. I fail to understand why you come on here day after day, morally bankrupt, and act like this and treat people like this. And the ironic thing is, there are people out there busting their asses so that you can have your check. So maybe you should take a few minutes to calm down, stop acting like a spoiled, petulant child. And if I'm using words that are too big for you, I can dumb it down for you, boo-boo. But in the meantime, you need to shut up. Okay, I'm done. I'll step off my soapbox now, Jeff.
Thanks for coming up, Sue.
I just can't sit back and watch him act like a friggin' child while you guys are just trying to explain things.
That relates to his emotional intelligence.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, Ty, just so you know, I'm going to go out and have a cigarette that I purchased with my own money from my own job.
And what he doesn't like about us is that we're slowing that money train down. So in his immature mind, we're hate and he's love. But if he really took 2 seconds to think about what he's doing, he would realize that it's actually the reverse. We don't do this because of them. We do this to prevent someone else from being taken advantage You don't care who it is. Sorry, you don't care who it is or what circumstances they may be in. As long as you get the money. How is that love in any way, shape, or form? So you can miss me with it. You can call it hate if you want to. I will take that badge and wear it proudly. But you need to stop what you're doing and do better.
Well, here's the thing. I came
I'm going to drop down. Everybody have a terrific night.
Have a good day, Digital. Hopefully I'll see you
for
Monday.
holding this, and we just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Digital. Hopefully I'll see you Monday.
Oh, for sure.
A few years ago, there was a creator in the UK who had a woman that was gifting this creator to the tune where this woman completely emptied her account. She had nothing left. She was facing homelessness herself. And this creator didn't have anything to say about that. Even when that woman who donated tried to end things permanently.
Well, I mean, look at what happened to Kenesha Davis. I mean, she robbed that lady blind and took everything from her. That lady pretended to unalive herself to try to get away from Kenesha Davis.
And I mean, I understand being down and out and being scared. If that's truly, at play at some level, but you have to learn how to pull yourself up. You got to get a job. I'm sorry. I know that's a dirty word, but you need a job.
Well, the sad thing is that Bree can get a job. We know that. She knows it. He's covering for her somehow, some way. He doesn't want her to work, in my understandings.
No, he said he didn't want her to work. You're absolutely correct about that.
Well, and the thing is that he can, yeah, you're right, Cass. He can too. Okay. Night, Brittany. Everybody, Brittany's dropping.
Oh, good night. Feel better, Brittany.
Yeah, and here's the other thing that I want to bring up and mention. If you're only collecting money for your room, what money are you saving on the back end? See, we all understand what savings is. Because it's you save money for when you do need it. What savings do you have, Ty? You have none. Henceforth, the reason why you come on here every day, unless you really are getting that SSI, and you're just lying to everyone, and want them to believe what comes out of your mouth is what it is, and that's it. Because I'll tell you what, I've already gone down that road once before with Chef Carly on. And we all found out that he's nothing but a liar. And that's a fact. I mean, go work at a movie theater. Go work at picking up cans alongside of the road. I don't care what it is. But answer me this. What are you going to do in the long run when TikTok goes away in 30 days? What are you going to do in 60 years? And that's a fact. I think I'm going to wind this down for the night.
Real quick.
Sorry, it went
Real
kind
quick.
of left.
Hey, Ty, since you like dancing so much, why don't you find these people that pay $15 to $18 an hour, swinging a sign, and you can dance and you can rap and you can do anything you want, and you don't even have to deal with people. What, is it too cold out there? The dancing will warm you up.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing is that, and that's absolutely a correct question. If he lost his SSI, how are you going to pay for the apartment?
How are you going to pay for the electricity? How are you going to pay for food and everything else? Your backup plan has to have a backup plan to your backup plan, my guy.
Yeah.
Well, his backup plan is just going to be like Nike. He's going to depend on everybody else to pay his bills.
Yeah, and you see how well that's working out for him.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't getting that money like he thought he was getting.
I mean, for that matter, you realize that you could go down to Lowe's, Home Depot. There are contractors that will drive through there every day and ask for day laborers. They'll pay you for the day. Under the table, cash, right there on the spot. Why don't you look at that?
Yeah, most of the time they're doing nothing but cleaning up their trash.
Exactly.
And, you know, the other thing is, too, is that, and I said this earlier, this is not hate. I hate what you're doing because I did offer you resources, and yet you couldn't, for some reason,